Alright, welcome back. We're at Last Light. We can talk to the ones that we saved, and we can talk to the ones who are feeling the loss of death and all that jazz, but they're all in
Okay.
here with Jahira.
I'm dealing with a. I'm just selling some garbage. Don't mind me.
Oh.
I'll catch up with you later. I have some funeral rites to prepare.
Mole would do the same for any of us. You know it.
How do we get into Moonrise? We can't fight those shadow things.
You know what Mole would hate more than anything? Bad things happening to us.
I used to be addicted to soap, but
seen
now I'm
what's out
clean.
there.
That's awesome.
We wouldn't stand a chance.
Thank you, Yoshi.
But it's our job to bring Mole back.
Look at them. They're a proper adventurer. And if we got hurt, Mole would be really mad at us.
Fine. But you gotta understand, Mole is family. Bring her back, please.
Mole can be cranky and mean, but she looks after us. So stock up, all right? Because you need all the help you can get to bring her home.
Alright, I'm coming.
Pleasure.
Seems that way.
Alright, so where's fucking
Daniel?
Bongoloid or whatever his name was?
That's a good question. Actually.
And do we need to talk to his buddy at camp and tell him like where he went?
I think that's a potentially idea. Hold on. Wolbrin has arrived safely in Last Light. We should let Barkus know.
Yeah,
It
so we
also
need to tell the
shows
guy
he
at
was
camp.
defeated, but that's wrong.
Fascinating.
Mm-hmm. Oh, he's in Last Light Inn.
What's in here?
Here he is.
I'll check
Something
out.
to ask.
So, Matt, as a for
Is
cheesy
it
joke,
true?
you're welcome. All right,
Yep.
I'll follow you to
About
talk to
Wolbrin?
this guy, and then I'll just want to check all these vendors because we got more gold now.
Oh,
Where-
apparently he did die.
How did he?
I
How?
don't know.
That's what the others said.
Uh.
And yet... And yet... How could it be? How could it...
Oh.
Oh, Wolbrin's gone. Wolbrin's
Is he just?
dead. But you know that. How can it be? I failed him so utterly. He
The
should
nose
never
on this one.
have joined those bloody Iron Hand gnomes. I told him, and I told him, and I told him, and now he's dead. There's nothing I can do. It's over. That bloody cult has taken too much. They need to be stopped. The brilliant retort is ready. It's yours. Take it and give the absolute hell.
So what would we have gotten if he didn't suck and die?
Don't know.
I'm sure.
What do you mean you don't know?
Don't know. I haven't done it.
Then why were you acting like it was so important?
Because I wanted to see what happened. It's actually got some pretty good shit.
Now, if you're done rifling through my things.
Oh, are you trading?
Yes. And this guy has something that I think I want.
Which is...
What am I going to do?
Charge-bound Warhammer. This hammer's magical powers only function if it's bound to an Eldritch Knight or as a Warlock's pact weapon. This weapon has +1 damage bonus to damage and attack rolls. It deals an additional 1 to 6 lightning damage. It's basically just a better hammer.
Cool.
Let me see. Do you have any of this other like packed weapon specific shit?
So there's this lady down here. Since Danis is dead,
Danis didn't make it back, did he? I know. And I know it was only thanks to you that we made it out of the grove in the first place. We were going to open a tea house together in Baldur's Gate. I was going
We
to
did
ask
our
him to marry
best.
me.
Maybe.
I don't know what to do now.
so that's heart-wrenching.
Hmm.
Let me know when you're done so we can move on to the next quest.
Okay. That should just be 1 second. So then unequip that. Equip this. Find packed weapon. Yeah. I just went from,
There's more where that came from.
I don't even remember damage, to 8 to 20 damage. And it has a
8 to
+1.
20? That's a big leap, though.
Yeah, no, that's insane. I didn't realize there were weapons that, like, liked being packed weapons. I guess I should have... Actually, I don't know if I should have assumed that. I don't know if that's a weird thing to assume. Send that to you. I think I'm gonna put on that restore spell slot thing, too, actually. That sounds pretty good.
Alright, so Thaniel's Shadow. House
Yeah,
of
where are
Deep
you at?
Shadows. Okay, we're at the closest point for that at the moment. Let me just... Alright. If you could kindly follow me.
I'm doing my best.
Oh god, I don't like that. Eh. What's this house? go.
So, I'm a little confused.
Why are you confused?
Because it feels like we didn't do everything at that tower.
No, because some of the tieflings died and the other guy died.
No, not them. I don't care about them. I mean, like, Halsey was mentioning, like, going there was going to be, like, this big thing that was going to, like, make everything make sense, and then that kind of wasn't anything.
That's not true at all, because now we can go undercover. We got a mission from them to go talk to Balthazar. It's gonna make more sense by the end of this act, which we're pretty close to, actually.
Boo! I scared you! I saw it! Nobody beats me at hide and seek.
Though shrouded in shadows, the child's resemblance to Thaniel is unmistakable.
I don't like his
This
sans.
must be his dark half, warped by the curse.
Will you play with me? Spoil sport. I'm not going back. I like it here. I've made a family for myself. I get to play all the time. Yes, I do. You can't make me do anything. I don't want to play with you anymore.
Slippery little bugger, isn't he? He'll be looking for somewhere safe. Somewhere where the shadows are nice and strong.
Alright, are you ready?
Sure, I guess.
Alright, so... he has this little shield around him. You want to try to get Mommy and Daddy down as quick as you can.
Sure thing. Here, here, yeah, you focus fire on this one. I have an idea for the other
Focus
one.
fire on Daddy?
Yeah. The one Karlak is attacking, yes.
Okay. Well, it has a name, dude. Like, I'm not being a creep. Like, that's just what it's
I'm not
called.
saying you are, but, like, we don't have to say it.
What? You're so fucking rude.
You should have just left me alone. Spoil my fun. I'll teach you a lesson. Just you watch.
I suppose I should ask if this will actually work. If I do control on undead on the one that's left, will that count?
No.
Okay, never mind that.
Don't think so.
Old-fashioned way. Old-fashioned way it is.
You should have just left me alone. Spoil my fun. I'll teach you a lesson. Just you watch.
Alright, she's dazed.
Too much to bear.
You want to play? Let me show you my favorite toy.
What the hell is that?
Bad. Okay.
And Carla can't do anything. Well, the mom's almost dead.
Wonder if the gods
Fuck.
are watching me.
Can you... Oh, that works.
Stop that! You're supposed to be playing, not breaking things.
Now what?
Do you not see the millions of small children?
You said to... I was hoping if we killed the main two, it
Oh.
would, like, make his dome go away. We could just, like, cut him in half.
Unfortunately, that is not the case.
Each
One
one you killed was dead.
does
Okay.
damage to the dome. The reason why you wanted to get the parents down first is so they'd stop spawning these things in.
I see.
Most of them, I think, are
Could-
like 1 HP, so if you have like an AoE or something, that's probably going to be
Not-
the best guy.
Yeah, not particularly.
Or even an item that's widespread, like a fucking alchemist fire or bomb or something.
I have this flask. No.
I will kill you. We'll get to the flask in a goddamn minute.
Unfortunately, that's kind of the best I got right now. Hello?
That was when he said, like, I'm bringing out my favorite toy or whatever.
No, I more meant it was just fucking soaring over us like that.
It's an owl bear.
Doesn't mean I'm prepared for that mentally, Salem.
Oh, shit.
Where's... Okay.
Sucks, because I really wanted to do, like, a glyph or something. Why am I out of actions? Oh, it's because I was just rezzed. I'm kind of fucked.
Why did that not damage them?
Well, you gotta examine them first.
Stop it right now. You'll be sorry.
Does she have sneaky?
Used it already. I almost think we should have just left him dead until the fight was over, honestly. He's not in a great spot.
No, but if I can get him up with the actions and reactions, then he can get a couple of these shadow friends down. Because I don't really have much I can do. I didn't know you could do that during battle.
I only can because this fancy amulet I found in the last hellhole we just got out of. And I can only do that once per long rest, so...
That's fair. Honestly, I think you made the
I kind of just want to try to kill as... Yeah, I kind of just want to kill as many of them as I could.
Damn you. Alright.
Why are you doing this? All I wanted to do was play.
This is, this could be going better.
Yeah, I feel like this definitely could have gotten better. We probably are gonna have to reload.
It's fine. We're fine. I've got, Oh,
I'm almost out of spell slots.
Just kind of digging around, looking at all the scrolls I have and everything, and
Yeah.
hoping for the best.
That's fair.
But this dome's almost dead. And once it respects to Karlach's turn, you can just kill the ones next to her. Am I correct in assuming when the dome dies, like, the fight will just end?
Yeah.
Why couldn't you just leave me alone?
Thank God.
Why can't I just stay here playing? I had everything I've ever wanted, right here. And you've ruined it. I'm
Kid, you are lucky you are alive.
You can't make me. He's nothing to me. He left me here all this time. I had to do everything for myself. Even when it was scary, even when I was alone. I didn't give up. But would he even want me back? I've changed. A lot. So I wouldn't have to make up friends to play with anymore. I'd have someone real. I'd like that. And he would too, I think.
Man, that took
Alright,
no
I'll
convincing.
do it.
He is a
I want
child.
to do it.
Spirit, fae
And thank
thing.
you for playing with me.
So another long rest.
Yeah, probably. Man, these guys don't have anything on them. Doesn't the Fae not know for their intelligence?
So that fight took a lot quicker than I thought it would, which is good.
Have I been this way before?
Yeah, you're like, this is just gonna be a nightmare. Like, you're just
Yeah.
ready for it to.
Honestly, a little bit. And then after we wake up, I gotta talk to Halsin.
Yeah. Is that really not enough to level us up? No, we're almost there.
We are almost there. And we gotta talk to Arabella too, actually.
Just thought of something.
The druid Halsin spoke to me while I was sleeping. He spoke of you. Said that you fought shadow and spite to restore me.
I like his
100
little, like,
years of sickness
woodsy
almost ended.
stuff and his little antlers.
I feel every root that riddles the earth beginning to unfold. But there is one anchor, still holding the shadows in place. The soul that brought it into being, for the land to heal. Ketheric Thorm must die.
There's something really fucked up about a kid saying that.
Ketheric's soul still nourishes the shadows. Destroy him, so the land may heal. So that I may heal.
King
Whatever you say, kid. I guess.
Father preserve you. Only by reputation. She was present when
Yeah,
we marched
there's a couple
against
of things
Ketheric
he's gotta
Thorm,
talk through.
but on the far end of the battle lines from where I fought. And in the chaos that ensued, well, our forces were scattered.
No,
I
we'll
led
listen
some
in
to
on that
safety,
momentarily.
but never learned of her fate. I'm glad to hear she survived. Though in truth, I should not be surprised. She was always said to be formidable and cunning. I could have learned much from her, no doubt. No matter how long I live, I will always strive to remain a keen pupil. Only a fool would think he could drink in all knowledge until none is left. There is always more. Nature's tapestry is infinitely complex. I cannot help but wonder how she would have handled some of the challenges I faced as Archdruid. Defended the Grove, Korga, the Shadow Druids. At least now we can benefit from her presence, and perhaps.
Halsin, now's not the time for a crisis. We got shit to do.
Well, listen, I don't blame him. He had to, like, up and leave his house.
I never thought I'd make
Found
it that far.
someone was, like,
But the absolute
trying
is
to
a threat to all,
warp it,
and
you know
I
what I mean?
promised I'd help you with your parasite. So I'll remain with you, if you'll have me, that is.
Abso-fucking-lutely. You make a decent workhorse. This camp doesn't haul itself around each day. That's fucked up.
It's also probably very literal.
But one duty at a time. I've been unfair to you. I've had unrealistic expectations of your character ever since I joined you. But honestly, you've surpassed even those. Seemed my faith was more than well-founded. It's true, and I can't imagine I helped with that. Sometimes I let the task at hand consume me, and people think I'm obsessed.
It's
Trust
the
me,
tism.
the
Don't
day I no
worry about
longer
it.
have
He
Yeah, I
to
gets
get
go
it,
through
good.
the
Halsey.
shadow curse will be a happy one. What would you like to know?
Oh, this has some of the fucking best dialogue, just so you know.
I am? Trust me, it's been said. You show more restraint than
I
most in
am?
avoiding the subject until now. Who's to say? Perhaps there's a half-orc buried somewhere in my ancestry. Or perhaps not. Sometimes I think conventional wisdom is too narrow about what someone can or cannot be. Stranger
And
things
sorry,
have
this is
most
just a
can't
good time
fool-
to do this, and I don't want to accidentally fuck up the whole Halsen thing.
Yeah. You can't fool me, Sir Barrington. I know
I
it's
had
you.
a friend when I was young,
He's a good
long
bear.
ago. He played with me in the forests where I grew up. But
The only thing that I
eventually,
don't like about
I realized
Halsen's design, and it's
no
a
one
very
else had
small
heard
and
of it.
minor thing, I
it
feel
was
like
Daniel, of course.
with his
Nature
main
was my
form
very
being a
first
bear,
friend.
I don't feel like he'd be ripped with
I get
abs. I could
older,
see
but
him still being like very
he
big
hasn't
and
changed a
muscular,
day.
but I feel
knew
like he would
then
have
that
more
I
of a
had to be
dad
more
bod.
than a companion to him.
I think they wanted
I had to be a protector.
to just sort of. The thing is, I feel like most druids are usually like kind of scrawny looking. I think they just wanted to like
You're not
make
a
that joke,
doppelganger, are you?
you know?
Trying
guess,
to study me
but
to
also
learn
it's
all my
like-
secrets so you can take my place.
I don't know.
Save for me. My line
I
perished
think
a
Craze
long
want to make a
time
bear
ago.
joke. Yeah.
They rest in high forest now, near the shade of the grandfather tree. The grove became my family, with Sylvanus as my teacher. And now I have you.
Man's literally got belts around his biceps. For no reason. He's not holding sleeves.
It was a long time ago. The wounds don't heal, but they become more bearable.
Ha! Bearable! Sorry.
I'm 350 years old. Of course there have been lovers. Just because I love nature doesn't mean I'm betrothed to it. Though sometimes nature needs reminding.
Like, what the fuck does that even mean?
What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that?
Well,
Yeah. Oh yeah, wait.
Oh,
yeah.
this is
I
great.
didn't pick this scar up in battle. I was in wild shape. Only I forgot it was the season when bears are particularly social.
You were the
A
worst
she-bear
druid ever.
claimed me as her own and did not appreciate being spurned.
Didn't think flowers growing in the Underdark was weird. Forgot when bear mating season was.
Right
like-
now, I bed down alone, I'm afraid. Perhaps once I talk less of curses and parasites, my fortunes will improve.
Fair enough.
I suppose you wouldn't be shocked to learn I love animals and nature? I know. Well-trodden territory. Well then, let's see. I
He is
whittled in my
struggling
spare
to think of something
time,
interesting to
and
say
I've
about
something of a
himself.
Sweet tooth. Although everyone's very amused when I say I like honey.
Wait until Salem fucks and then I'll see the bear mating season. I don't want that.
I'm not gonna fuck him in the bear form unless that's what y'all vote for, because... Actually, no, I think I'm gonna do the human one. I don't really know yet.
Let's burn that bridge when we get to it.
Ornaments, utensils, and ducks. I like ducks.
I love him. That was the moment I knew, right there. Just an FYI. That was so cute.
That's good for you, sweetheart.
I like what I like. Once you get to my age, you realize there's little point in denying yourself, so long as others aren't affected. Thank me by returning the favor, why don't you? Come on. I'm sure you've something better than carving wooden ducks. Well, they are fierce creatures from what I understand. But as long as you avoid the high seas,
I need to release
I think you can consider yourself safe.
Salem, you know where we're gonna vote for it. I think you just want to see it and don't want to admit it. Furry.
Anytime. Druids and Harpers joined together to put a stop to Catherick Thorn.
Okay.
We marched on Moonrise and...
Oh,
after
that
much
was that.
fighting,
Was Ketherick the like immortal guy?
Even in defeat,
Yes.
then it started to
Ketherick,
claim
I
all those
believe,
gained
I
reach.
haven't played Baldur's Gate
Those
2,
who
but I
had
believe he was a
survived the
really big
battles
part, if not the
now
final
fell
boss
to the
of
shadows.
of,
Became part of the
Baldur's
shadows.
Gate 2, but correct me on that, because I haven't played it.
And worst of all,
Fuck. I mean, I could check a wiki page or
lost
something, but
contact with
I know as
Thania.
much as you do.
Don't check a wiki page, just because I don't
I
want
wanted to
shit
try
to be
and find
spoiled.
him, but we couldn't stay.
Yeah, fair enough.
We would have all succumbed. When the Archdruid of the Grove, my
When you're
predecessor,
done talking to him, I
was
might
seized by the curse.
I should probably go talk to Carla because she's
I
had
had to leave
dialogue
the
options I've
survivors
not
to
clicked
safety.
on yet, and if we're close to the end of Act 2, I
That was
should
my first day
do
as
that.
Archdruid.
Yeah, absolutely.
An inauspicious beginning. You are right, but I must not lose focus.
Yeah, something
until
about Halsin
everything has
people
been
don't
put
talk
right.
about a lot. He's like really insecure
I've wasted
about
too
like
much time
the
already.
choices he's made, and
Years
it's
in
very
which
kind of sad,
Nature
honestly.
has suffered.
He's like this
I
big.
mean, when you live for hundreds of years, you have a lot of
There is
time
no
to
room for
dwell
me,
on
I'm
the
afraid.
decisions you've made.
Perhaps dismiss another, then I can join you. Ready at your side.
I still can't believe there's something you need to add an update, by the way.
Hey, listen, they added it.
How much farther can I go?
No, I'm thankful for that, but what the fuck? Why did someone have to tell you to do that?
Darling,
Before people were like role play, all that stuff. So we have a lot of dialogue to get through as well for like
Incredible.
Lae'zel and Will.
I'm really alive.
Why would
Like,
we ever
can
talk to...
finally be
We
real.
need to.
I can be close to you now without fear, without thinking too hard. We can just be.
When you live for 100 years, you can see the repercussions of all your actions take place. Yeah, it's true. He can directly see, like, oh man, I probably should have said this 150 years ago.
I don't want to think about that now. I want to think about now. I'm so happy. That's all I need to know. I was
Fair enough.
hoping you'd say that.
Dope.
Hey. You saw the extent of Flo's friendship. She'll lend you a hand, long as she can crush your spirit while she's at
Are we
it.
gonna get to kill Flo at some point?
I
No.
knew never to let my guard down around her. She always made me laugh, even when I least wanted to. If she'd been completely different from who she was, we might have been real friends. I guess she did. Much as it makes me want to puke.
You can kill
to
anyone
admit
you
it.
want. That's like real
Devils, you
life.
know? Fucking devils. They really screw with you, don't they?
Alright, that's pretty much everything that was new.
We should talk to everybody, so 1 sec.
Halsin's proved himself a fine
Okay.
ally already.
House is gonna prove
He'll be
he's already
useful in
proved himself to
battle,
me.
if
Like,
those
I don't
true
know what to tell you.
Trump are an indication.
I honestly, all jokes aside, I really do like House's character a lot. I feel like,
Yeah.
you know, he
beast
is the
appears in my
druid
mind's
type
eye.
of stereotype, but
Lae'zel
also
sees
not.
it too, and considers the vision.
Tears
He's
through
like
markings.
nature and like
Ancient.
obviously because
I
like
recognize them, but I
Oakfather,
can't make
but
sense. No.
Yeah.
Wait. The texts are enciphered, but I've solved the pattern. It's a story. About Orpheus.
Your head buzzes in concert with Lae'zel's, but it hardly matters. Even without the connection, you'd recognize her discomfort.
A traitor. A dead one. This text is heresy. I can hardly
Gonna
bear
grind
to
artists is
read
nice.
it,
An
let
excuse to buy the new
alone
Legends game that
speak
comes
it.
out. Hell yeah.
yeah.
I'm excited for that.
Me too, dude.
I'm honestly, it's partially
Very well.
the game itself, obviously, but it's also the idea that like they might keep the Legends games just going
I
into
hope
the future
so.
because a lot of
The
Pokemon
Prince
spin-offs
of
have kind of
Comet,
died.
Part 1. So it was that we were free from Geich shackles and turned our blades on each other. The heavens were shattered, and one great empire was divided in two.
Gith traveled to the Hells to broker help for her people, her cause. Vlaakith would have you believe
Y was
Mother
always
Gith
my
proclaimed
favorite.
her
You see, X and Y are weird to me because, like,
lies.
the more I
Gith made
play
no
them, the
such
more flaws I see in them, but I
Vlaakith
still
seized the
like X and
Empire
Y.
against
You know what
the
I mean?
Mother's wishes.
I think there's a lot to like about X and Y. I really wish we got Pokemon Z to kind of spackle its cracks a bit, you know?
He knew Vlaakith's treachery. Orpheus rallied Gith's honor guard and declared the throne for himself.
I think X and Y gets a little bit too much hate. Like, again, like, I think they're kind of... I do think there are flaws to be criticized, but I think some people overhate X and Y a bit.
Gith declared Vlaakith queen of the Empire, and her own son defied her. Orpheus would have ceded control to the Geich.
I think it's all the more reason for it to be a Legends game is so many open ends. Yeah, exactly, right? That'll be great. Sucks it's probably going to be a hot minute before we get to Legends Arceus on this channel.
You speak like Kithrak Voss. You accuse Vlaakith of the unthinkable. As unthinkable as the greatest living knight turning on his queen. Well, enough conjecture. I did what you asked, so let's be done with it.
So she's reading the discs that we found.
I want to know about the egg.
We'll do the egg next, because
Once
this is
again,
really
your
plot
mind
important.
opens to Lae'zel, and she considers the disc.
More writings
Some
on
people, you
Orpheus,
say that
the
Dusk's
so-called
opinion of
Prince
hate
Comet.
bonering X and Y constantly is not unique. A lot of people hate X and Y.
You are paying attention to what Lae'zel is saying, right?
Sure.
The Prince
I
of
am
the
now.
Comet, Part 3. The
we miss
histories
one?
tell us that Commander Voss, Gestil Kithrak, pierced Prince Orpheus clean through with his sword of silver, that his flesh was torn and fed to the great red dragon Ephelaman. Vlaakith's faithful roar out this tale, but beneath the roars, we hear whispers carrying truth and prophecy. The Prince of the Comet is not dead. The Prince of the Comet will come again.
So these writings
The Prince of
are
the
pretty
Comet
much
will
explaining that her
liberate us from
queen is a
Vlaakith's
liar.
tyranny.
Right, but we already
Praise
kind of
be
knew
to
that.
Mother Gith,
And then that
Queen
there
of
is
the
this
one
Orpheus
sky.
who might still
Praise
be
be to your
alive.
son, Orpheus, the true heir, Prince of the Comet. This is more than a fable. It's an affront to the undying Queen Vlaakith. Gith's son died to Voss's blade. Orpheus is no more. It is not just improbable, it is impossible. Kithrak Voss and his red dragon slayed the fell prince. You could no more resurrect him than you could glue together the pile of ashes he became.
I mean, Withers probably
Voss
could.
taught that
He's
the
not gonna
silver
because he's an
bells of
asshole, but he
Vlaakith's
probably
court
could.
Still ring out before
He's not
every
an
hunt
asshole.
in celebration of the prince's defeat.
He saved our ass. If
As
it
a
wasn't for
child,
him, we'd be
I
dead.
long to hear them for myself.
I'd prefer it.
Sing in praises to the deathless queen and her Githraki. Tiamat's emissary. It was he who
Oh,
carried
that's
word
not
that
good.
Gith had negotiated the gift of the dragons, and that Vlaakith the First would preside as queen of the Githyanki. Ephelaman remains the queen's consort to this day, as endless as the empire he now serves.
When she means Tiamat, the queen, right? Not the dragon's not fucking the Gith queen, right?
Correct.
I'm not misconstruing. Okay, thank God.
Let's go talk to Will.
Well,
Halsin is such a delight. Woe to the cultist who tangles with that thick hunk of an elf.
I'm fucking sorry, Will.
Jameson, please.
Jesus, Will. Fucking
He's
calm
thirsty.
down.
He's left in camp alone all the time.
Simmer.
He
Simmer
just
the
wants
fuck
Halsin, but
down.
damn, he doesn't know he's claimed.
Simmer the fuck. First of all, I'm gonna hit you with a stick. Second,
No.
Not in a mere prison cell, certainly.
Will,
My
stop
guess,
being gayer than
Thornberry
Salem.
can find him in the
He's
bowels
viewing
of
you
the
for
tower.
saying that. What does that fucking mean?
That
The
means
deeper we
he's
dig,
like,
the closer
you
we
know,
get.
you haven't heard that before?
Alright, well, nothing new there.
Gale, I know, has some. We're just talking to everybody.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this probably gonna. I feel like we're gonna talk and then just end stream because we're gonna be here sitting here blabbing for
much longer. No matter. She wishes for Ketheric Thorn
Ever.
to be punished. Her darkness was a blessing offered before he betrayed her.
What
She
the
can
fuck does that
redirect her
say?
powers
I'm
elsewhere
you and
once he's
Edge
cast
24/7. I'm such a looks maxed Riz cell. I'm going to kill you myself with my bare hands.
Hey, David,
Oh, you're talking to-
respectfully, shut the fuck up.
He's troubled.
Oh, you're talking to
Worse,
Shadowheart. Okay.
He's a traitor. Whatever
I'm
loyalty he
talking
had
to
towards
Gale.
Lady
I'll wait
Shah
for you to
is long
finish so
gone.
then everyone can
It
see
would
whatever
please her
the hell
greatly to
dialogue
see
is going
her
on
meet
here.
his long
Okay.
overdue end, I'll wager.
Gale is just staring at you.
Well, yeah, 'cause
There we go.
We're talking. It took a lot out of me to type that, as it should. If you have Shadowheart with you and you recruit Karlach, should I start Karlach throwing her over her shoulder and carrying her to safety? I mean, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fair.
She expects those who seek to use the weave to do so honestly, and with respect for its potential to destroy, as well as its potential to save. I doubt she's asked many of her followers to blow themselves up. That's a fate she's bequeathed exclusively to me. She wouldn't ask such a thing if it weren't our only means of survival. However much she's annoyed at me.
Are you sure about that?
I've no doubt she has the power to do so, but as for the permission, Ao would not look kindly on her meddling in mortal affairs. Divine intervention has a tendency to make things worse, not better. As for Elminster, he's saved the realms more times than legend can recount. But to take on a god is no easy feat, even for him. My orb is the best chance we have, and only I can wield it. Oh, you know me, ever the optimist. I'm trying to focus on the positives.
You're my favorite
Truth is, I was
cool
living on
bro,
borrowed time already.
Xyler. What the fuck are you
Assuming those
talking
items
about?
would only have kept the orb sated for so long. If anything, I feel more at peace than I have in months. At least now I know my death will have purpose. It won't be a distant bang.
What
in
the
the
fuck was that
footnotes.
noise?
What noise?
You didn't hear that in the background?
No.
Alright. This chat is devolving.
Yes.
Yeah.
Karsus.
You're saying that like it doesn't devolve
Karsus was
every stream.
perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived.
Also true.
The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like to be a god. To
Yeah,
know
this is
yourself
like
to be
actual
untouchable.
D&D lore. There's like the explanation for why spells only go up to 9th level.
Karsus aimed his spell at her. She began to
Because this
unravel.
dude basically
With
went
her,
in full fucking
the entire
overload, and then when
Too late
Mistra
they
fucking
realized
sewed
what
herself
they
back
unleashed.
together, she was like,
Would be
alright,
the
fuck
end of
that!
Everything had
Yeah.
not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a
I
god was
appreciate the
turned to
background
stone,
that's given
his
for people
empire
who have
came
no
crashing
experience with
down
D&D.
around him.
Like this
floating
really was
cities
like
of
the first
Netheril were
real
no
D&D pretty
An
much
event that came to be
experience
known as
I've had.
Karsus's
I've
folly.
played D&D like a handful of times, but we never got too far.
For a
You know what I
spell.
mean?
Mistral was reborn
Yeah.
as Mistra. Upon her return, the weave returned with her. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my love for her. I tried to control only a fraction of the magic that
Yeah,
was
basically you
unleashed
told
that
me,
fateful day.
Gale, you destroyed Mister
I
every other
sought to
weekend. You
return
didn't need to
one
prove
tiny
anything.
diamond
Ugh.
to an imperfect crown.
Damn. Are you sure it's not
Gale's
Mistra
folly, one
destroying
might
Gale?
call it.
You can't look
history,
at me
repetition.
into his puppy eyes and tell me that he
It's the way
is
things
not
go.
a pillow princess.
Why do you like calling every character and everything a pillow princess? Like, it's
funny.
becoming concerning.
It's funny.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
Alright, is that everybody?
is. No, I haven't talked to
Is
the
there
boy.
something you want to talk about, my dear?
Yes.
You know what
maybe
I just realized, actually?
not. What?
You know what I just realized? Where the fuck did Volo go?
That is a question, isn't it?
He just poked out Astarion's eye and fucked off. Did he stay where he was going? Am I stupid?
He mentioned he was going to Baldur's Gate.
Oh, did he? Okay, I must have slipped my mind.
I don't believe it. They can't be.
Breathe, child. Resist not the winds of change. Let them carry thee.
No.
Yeah, Withers, you are definitely the guy to be comforting this starving child. Uh-oh.
Listen. Dost thou not hear it? Where creation meets ruin, where morning meets midnight, the root of all being.
What are you going on about?
He's teaching her how to use her magic and how to comfort her.
Balance.
Your very soul is tangled in shadow. Arabella's magic, wild as cursed briar. Her talent is now yours, too.
The girl must
Why
learn the ways of the arcane.
Okay.
But she shan't remain here.
What about Gale?
Arabella holds a power beyond reckoning. That of the decaying forest and the seedling that bore it. But it is unbalanced. Her yoke is already heavy.
So what you're
If she
telling me
walks thy
is in
path,
like
it will
12 more
surely
years when they make Baldur's Gate 4, Arabella will be a party member.
Arabella
That's
will
what we're all
depart
hoping,
once thou
baby!
dost leave these
That's what we're all
accursed
hoping for.
lands. She will find her ways safely. Thus, it is fated.
Bowman, you're making me leave.
I love how she
Fear
calls
not,
him Bone
girl.
Man.
The weave knows thy purpose. It will guide thee, if thou dost listen.
You feel the grief fade as if it were your own. There is a lightness in her now,
Oh.
veiling the power within, soothing it.
Is that my future? Is that why they died?
It is.
It's wonderful. Thank you, Bowman, for being nice. If there are people like you around, perhaps
what?
everything will be all
I
right.
can't hear you.
Well, that didn't exactly go the way she's probably hoping. So what did you get? Bab?
I don't know. Hold on. I got Shadow Blade ring.
What does that do?
Makes a Shadow Blade. 5 hit.
Oh.
If Bowman says I'll be all right, I'll be all right. I just wish... I wish it was different. I wish Mum and Pops was here. I don't feel so strong. Or anything, really. Just tired.
Fucking same.
God, I relate.
Thy wheel of... Dost thou require a new ally?
Oh, I thought he had me talk about Arabella. At some point.
I think he's set.
All around me are familiar faces. I think we've talked to everyone. How long have we been streaming? Let's see.
2.5 hours.
We've made pretty good
That-
progress. I think, hold on.
Is it wrap up time?
I was gonna have us start on the next area because it is big.
Alright.
Let's warp to Moonrise Towers, but one of us might want to bring Shadowheart.
No, I already left.
Are you kidding me? I want to bring Halsin.
You're already a cleric. What the fuck do we need her for? Like, we literally don't need her. You are the same thing.
Preserve you. Wherever you need me. I'll be right here.
Give me a minute. It'll make sense in a minute. Plot. Exactly.
Yeah.
It's about time Halsin actually stepped up and joined us properly. He's certainly been taking up space at camp for long enough. All right,
I gotta level her up. She only has 17 hit points. Sorry, it's gonna take me a minute.
Do your thing. You might want to give her some better shit as well.
Yeah.
You know what? She likes maces, right? You have a decent mace in your inventory you could give her.
Well, I have that on me. The Light of Lathander.
No, the other one.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
No,
Wits and blades always sharp.
I'll go look in my
Twist of
Fortune bag and see if I have anything I could. I might. I mean, I have just like some regular bows.
I just need any bow.
Yeah, hold on. Need to fucking drag that into my inventory so that I can put it in hers in a minute.
Right.
Does she do heavy armor or medium armor? What,
I think she's light to medium. Let me double check. Whoops.
Go into the sheet.
Medium.
Is it medium? Okay, give me a second. Give her that.
I must keep going.
Dad, I think every shadow interaction has made me think she's annoying. Yeah, that sounds about right.
I love Shadowheart
Medium.
after I played the game once. Her story is really cool. But she definitely comes off as kind of a bitch, but at the same time, yeah, she's moody. That's what I love about
Like
her.
I think I get what they're going for, but all right, hang on. Shadowheart. Let me take that. Take hello. There we go. Give her that. No, I can't fuck with the equipment directly. I'm just gonna stick it in her inventory then. Kind of the best I got just sitting around, I think.
Cool. Where did you get that? Fucking Grimforge?
Yeah, I just had it.
That's like her armor. Alright, cool. Alright, so
Even yep.
we pretty much have to just go straight And a little bit past the House of Healing, the Investigate Thorm Mausoleum. So, hee-haw.
Past the house. So shouldn't we have...
Road ahead.
Or
Must
wait.
be on my way.
Yeah, so shouldn't we have warped to the House of Healing?
We don't have
Because
a
it would be
warp,
like right
do we?
next to it?
We don't have a warp next to it.
Oh. No, sorry. I saw it marked on the map. I thought that's what it meant.
Straight up, we can just go through it.
Yeah, because we already dealt with all this crap.
Yeah.
God, please move faster. I promise I'm following right behind you.
Okay. I might have needed to go the other way. That's a simple fix.
Yeah, well...
Hold up. We gotta walk.
Yeah, I think we got turned around.
Yeah.
This way.
I took the wrong door in the house.
The huntsman and huntress. No match for the beast.
Where are you going? Oh, what the fuck was that?
What do you mean? What was that?
On my end, you climbed up these rocks and then just clipped into them and disappeared.
Bygone era.
Look who's here.
I'm not with you. Hold on.
Our hero thought but of treasure ahead, did not consider the peace of the dead. Through the dark they went creeping, and awoke what was sleeping. A new grave they dug, which they themselves fed. Until it was perfect. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the dangers.
Please tell me we're gonna fight this guy. At some point, I think.
We can.
Oh. We both know they are soon to be revealed. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can set the scene, as it were. Prepare you for your role. I already did. If, through the dark, you go creeping and awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves.
Did this guy basically just hang out here to just inform us as a stealth section?
It's not.
Okay.
Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow. A creature who, like me, is very much of the infernal persuasion. Should it make its way out through the very doors you are about to brazenly swing open, you'll have unleashed a pestilence upon this realm. In truth, it is carnage incarnate.
David's playing
So
Blaze
if you
Blue.
meet the devil of which I speak, kill it. Consider no other course of action.
Nice.
Thanks.
This creature and I go back a long way. I admit it would be in my best interest as well should it remain trapped in the dark. Or misplace its head, perhaps. I should not relish its reacquaintance. Let's leave it at that.
Yeah, bro, I'm getting ready for the local next week. Practicing my unblockable sets. My team of Shisano and Ruby Rose. Hell
Listen
yeah.
here,
Good luck.
Squeak. Do not underestimate this opponent. At best, you will have the blink of an
Sailor.
eye to strike. Strike
He
first,
does
strike
not
true,
call you
defy
Pipsqueak in the other
odds,
ones.
for they are distinctly in its favor.
Oh,
That
that's so
much I
fun.
owe the bastard to concede. After all, if there is one rule I hold dear, it's that one must always give the devil his due.
So,
Yeah, alright, cool. There's a demon. Kill it. Got it.
so
Missile.
Raphael left
Redeeming
without saying
Capet.
anything about Astarion's scars, so that sucks.
Oh yeah, because we didn't have Astarion with us. Why would he have?
Hold on. I think that affects his romance shit. It does. I'm sorry.
So you're telling me was bringing Shadowheart was worthless, just like I said.
No, we have to bring Shadowheart for. Well, we don't have to. It is highly recommended for plot reasons. We bring Shadowheart to this next bit, and Astarion, honestly.
Okay, fine. I'll take her.
You'll take her? Sweet.
I'm not taking Astarion. I don't need to improve my romance with him.
These lands may not be. No matter. She wishes for Ketherick's son
Because
to
I
be
assume
punished.
stream is
Oh
going
my
to end
fucking
sooner
God.
than later. Give
Crowded,
Kippy,
don't
this
you think?
time,
Wonderful.
beans. Okay. Salem when video game male is passive aggressive to them in any way. Incorrect.
Well, now I need to level the bitch up, so... Claire's can prepare spells, like, in camp, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't need to worry about that until we're ready to go.
Gods, you're beautiful.
Cantrip,
While we're waiting for that, I might as well just try and show off another animation, I guess.
Wait.
There is nothing.
Improve
I'd
Astarion
like
romance
more.
value. Have hot gay sex with vampire immediately. See, I like the way you think. That one was cute. So cheap.
I do rather like that, you know?
Cool.
I should take, like, Warcaster, right?
I don't
Yes.
know. But isn't it nice not to know?
You get Astarion, I get Alucard. You are both the worst.
Honestly, yeah, missile.
Not a target. Not just
Can we
one
agree
night
to
it's better
share?
forget.
But I would way rather have like Astarion than Alucard.
then-
But like, I could take
Whatever in the
Alucard one
world
night, and then
could
you
you
take
be?
Astarion. Like, it could be
Enough! God damn, I'm this close to firing you. Like, actually.
You can't fire me. I am half the company. What do you mean?
Yeah, I'm the only one with the passwords to the damn accounts.
Jameson, I love you, but you use the same password for everything.
That is not true.
Jameson, it's the same variation of your password.
That is not true at all, actually.
Bro looks like a disgruntled cotton ball. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's fair.
Nope, not into sharing Starion as a friend. Not into him. That's fair. Well, I don't even necessarily mean, like, in that type of way. I mean, like, literally...
Salem.
What?
Salem.
What?
Stop. Just stop.
Oh, that's
Dude,
funny
do us
shit.
both a favor and just stop.
Stop what?
Everything.
What? You're mean to me.
Mm-hmm.
Chat, I'm being bullied. Absolutely fucking bullied. Good? Yoshi, what have I done to you? All jokes aside, though, I have a whole conversation when we get to the end of Astarion's story And I just have to pretty much leave it at that.
We have any... Oh,
still,
yeah,
it'd
we
be
do.
cool to hang out with, but if I saw Alucard relaxing somewhere, I'd have to deal with my bitch ass attaching myself to him. That's funny.
Yeah, this is annoying. Okay, Shadowheart. 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 Shadowheart.
Genuinely, I would
Go to
love to
her.
have, like, coffee or tea with Alucard and, like, hear him talk about his life. I'm sure he had the craziest fucking life.
Oh, hang on a moment.
Jameson is taking eons. Pepper! BB girl!
Sorry, I'm not trying to take forever. I know
Nah,
you
you're
guys
fine.
cannot see me fucking with Shadowheart's equipment, but like I
You're fine.
kind of need to.
You should just be happy I'm not making them watch me kiss Astarion over and over.
Nah, that's nice.
Well, I just said I'm not, so you're welcome. So I slept for 1,000 years, and then I woke up one day and decided, fuck it, I want to murder my father now. Took him 1,000 years to realize
Based,
that.
honestly.
I'd leave Astarion outside on a hot day in Texas. Why are you so
Also
mean to
based.
my boy? He's damaged. He's emotionally damaged.
Yeah.
He is like this because of what life did to him, and I respect it.
I don't.
In another life, honestly, if I wasn't raised to, like, shut down immediately, I feel like I would turn out, like, evil. You know what I mean? Like, this kind of, like, fucked up. Much like the corporations, we throw out damaged goods. That's terrible, dude.
Yeah, I don't really have much, like, interesting shit to put on her, unfortunately, but let me get some spells
fine.
prepared. God, you have a lot of spells. Okay. Kerwood, Guiding Bolt, Healing Word. Shut up, Beans.
Bean, come here. Bless our chat, please. But I respect the whole kind of, I don't even want to say it's a trope, but it's like usually the vampire, it's like a lot of them are written that where it's kind of like, you know, like blood, roses, like love, passion, sex, like they have like those types of different themes with vampires. I think it's very refreshing to see him literally be like a victim of not having bodily autonomy, and like he did what he had to survive, and he fucking hates that about himself, you know what I mean? Like that's that's good shit. And also, especially as y'all have seen, it's like with other romance routes, they're definitely a lot more, I would say, passionate at this point. Because the only time that anything with Astarion happened was at the party. And it's kind of for him to manipulate you, which sucks. But at this point, he's starting to realize more about himself and, like, what it means to be a survivor. So it's very refreshing, honestly, to see that kind
give
of a
us
story. What?
Give us a hard save so I don't have to do all that again, please.
Okay, Can't relate. I got bad end Shadowheart. Jesus Christ, who hurt you?
I don't think he meant to, based on what I've been told about their playthrough.
From what I've been told. Anyway, how are you all the way up there?
What?
Your bodies. They're up here.
Oh, that thing is still here. Where the fuck are we going?
House of Hope. I bugged the
That doesn't
game
help me.
and had 7 stored inspirations. Oof. I don't know. Something I really just
And lost 7
fucking-
rolls against the damn.
Something I really appreciate about the game is its storytelling and the way it writes characters. Like, so relatable and lovable and so sad. God. And lost 7 rolls against the last rolls that mattered. It was awful. Well, that's karma for you if you're choosing bad Shadowheart.
He literally just said he didn't choose it, Salem.
I know.
He literally just said he tried 7 fucking times and the game told him to eat a dick.
Alright. Let me go through this shit again.
Our hero thought but of treasure.
Right, we can skip
Did
most
not
of this now.
consider through the dark. A new grave they dug, which they merely protecting my assets. I've grown quite fond of you, you know, in my way. I thought it only fair to warn you about the danger.
It's okay. Bad Shadowheart has some sick abilities. She was fun nonetheless. All the evil roots have really fun, good abilities.
That's probably part of the point, I would imagine.
Intrepid as ever. It would be pointless of me to try to bar you from entering. But I can. There is a stage down in the dark upon which a great drama has suspended itself in time.
Nerds.
Its actors dwell there still.
Says the one who
mired
played
in the
WoW
anger
for like a
of their
decade.
long-tired scenes.
I Druid.
Salem, you're not one to talk.
I haven't played
through
for a
the dark,
decade. I started during COVID.
And awake what is sleeping, chances are many more graves than yours alone will soon be fed. Very well. There is a creature that lurks in silence and shadow.
Yeah, we heard all this already.
In truth, it is carnage incarnate. So if you meet the devil, which
Check it, the wall ball.
this creature and I go back a long way. I should not relish its reacquaintance. You have it.
How you
Do
doing,
not
Druid?
underestimate this opponent. Strike first, strike true, defy the odds, for they are distinctly in its favor. And don't think I've forgotten your tale, Astarion. When the beast is dead, I'll consider that payment enough to translate those scars of yours.
I've been playing WoW since vanilla on and off.
You wound me,
The
Spawn.
answer is awful if the
I
last statement is true.
always deal fairly, and we'll close this particular deal soon enough. Vanquish the beast, and all
Doing
will be
pretty well, actually.
That's good.
Fair enough, fair enough.
Alright. Does he have anything new to say?
Is there something you want to talk about, my dear? I'd trust a devil over a vampire any day. I think he likes us. Am I not the very definition of careful?
To the mausoleum.
All right. Let's hope this doesn't take. Let's hope this doesn't take 18 hours because we're hitting normal stream time.
This is
but I
a
want to kill this thing
massive.
first.
I'm gonna give you a spoiler alert, okay? This is a massive fucking dungeon. There's a ton of trial things we have to do. However,
So
there is a little.
this is start this. Is this
Yes.
is this start this next time territory then.
This is, we do what we can right now till the end of stream, and then we'll finish it next time.
Salem, we're already at 3 hours is what I'm telling you.
Oh, we are?
Yes.
I shall carry out General Form's will alone. Not wanted, not needed.
Yeah, I guess.
So,
I guess.
if by that logic, I guess this is a perfect time to end, right?
I guess, yeah. So we'll be starting on the temple. And there's a lot to do in here. It's probably going to take a stream or two. Tomorrow's my birthday.
I'd rather give us...
Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry. I was just going to say, I'd rather give us ample time to actually get it done then.
If we do stream tomorrow, it probably would be till a little later. Just because it is my birthday tomorrow, so Jameson and I are going to be out.
Yeah.
And all that jazz, but I would like to stream, but we'll have to play it by ear for Jameson's arm.
Druid says, happy birthday, you fucking cunt.
Thanks, you funky cat. Appreciate it.
Before we do go, Missile, I'll have that cat pick to you in a moment. Thank you again to Josh for the resub. Appreciate you. Appreciate all y'all. Anything else you want to say to the people, dear?
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah. That's it, folks. Good night.
All right.